Good is good. It's your boys. And look, guys, I wish I could be more excited. Wish I could be in a great mood today because we got new Evos. I'm excited. You know, it's great for budget options. But this is bad, man. It's really bad. At the time I'm recording this, these Evos have been out for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I've gotten one Evo done, and that's Klay Thompson. I've been working towards Luka's. 33% of the way done, maybe 40% of the way done, 40% of the way done with Luka's. Been working towards Dikembe's. 25% of the way done. And I'm irritated. I'm annoyed. Because this should not be how it is. I should not have to spend all day grinding these Evos. And that's what it is. All day. I put a shoe on Dikembe. I've put badges on Dikembe. People should not have to do this to make a three-pointer. And if you want it to be like this, 2K, give him a 35 three-ball base. Make it possible. This is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I want to see the dev team do this. I want to see the people that made this a 25 three-ball do this. I want to see it. And I want to see them not have, this lock-in coach for a +6 three-ball. Because everybody's like, oh, I got Dikembe done. It's not that hard. Well, guess what? The people that are saying that locked in for Mike D'Antoni. Those are the people, those same people are the ones being like, oh, they're getting Dikembe's challenge done is easy. You just got to give him a +6 three-ball. It's not that easy. Meanwhile, I don't even have a three-point coach that activates until the third quarter. And so it's like, these Evos are so difficult, and guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna push people away from the game. Same thing even with Mitchell Robinson, guys. Mitchell Robinson is going to be the exact same. He's a great budget option. He's gonna be the exact same as Dikembe Mutombo. Nobody wants to sit there all day and grind out 23 pointers with Mitchell Robinson, which is literally gonna take them hours on hours just for him to get Evo'd. No, nobody's gonna do it. If I was not a content creator, guys, I might do Luka's, but Dikembe's would be off the radar. Nobody is going to do that. I'm being honest with you guys. I can't even sit here and recommend you guys doing this. You are going to absolutely have no fun. And the whole thing for me with Luka Doncic is, sure, right now he's at 10 steals, but the only reason he's not getting a ton of steals is because I'm trying to get Dikembe's threes, and that's my main goal, my main priority. To do his threes, you got to activate play badge, you have to have Hall of Fame dimer, and you have way better luck shooting it from the corner with corner specialist as well. I mean, what does 2K want me to do? Do they want me to go lock in D'Antoni? Do they want me to apply Hall of Fame badges to Dikembe Mutombo? I mean, what honestly does 2K want me to do? That's what I'm asking them, because it's getting to the point where this is getting to be absolutely ridiculous. It is. There's nothing that I can do. There's nothing that I can apply to help Dikembe Mutombo out. There's nothing. I'm sitting here on 5 threes, and I have absolutely nothing else positive to go or say about it. Now, if you want to see what I'm doing, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys how I'm going about doing this thing, but I have no idea if it's the right way to do things. I'm going into this post-scoring challenge on semi-pro difficulty. Remind you, semi-pro difficulty is the easiest difficulty on the game. All I do is I apply 5 out. Okay, that's the big thing I do because I want Dikembe in his corner. Now, the big key for me, I got to find a way to get play badge because I've greened 0 threes with Dikembe without play badge. 0. And so sure, he says he has a D- three ball, but I think that's about as big of a lie as there is. Now, for the steals with Luka, I try to get bump steals, but the amount of times I get bump steals and then don't even get the steal off of it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that's a prime example. You get the bump steal with D'Lo, who I need a few more steals with, and he doesn't even get the steal. It's just sad. It's just like this whole thing is a waste of time, and I know it's not just me doing things. Like, boom, another bump steal. Oh, I finally got it, and good. D'Lo with Luka. That's why I'm running them both, because D'Lo gets play badge, Luka gets play badge. There's a reason I'm running both of them and trying to get both of them play badge at the same time. But I'm telling you right now, no matter what I do, it just doesn't seem to be good enough to get Dikembe to knock down threes. So yes, in these early possessions, I don't even care if Dikembe shoots a 3. I'm just trying to make Dikembe not get cold. So, I mean, that block obviously helped him. But more importantly than that, I'm trying to get steals with Luka and D'Lo. Get closer to badge if possible. But the big problem is Dikembe's got to shoot corner threes. but the guy guarding Dikembe doesn't want to leave the corner. And so it's just, it's not easy, bro. That's my whole point here is it's not easy and it shouldn't be difficult. It shouldn't. This challenge 2K should have wanted this thing to be easy for people. And they didn't make it easy. And that's the thing I think that bugs me about as much as anything is, why are we continuing to push people away from the game? Why? You have challenges, great evos to get done, and 2K is continuing to just push people away from the game. Like, you would want people to be excited about Dikembe and evo him, right? Too bad they're not going to be able to get it done. The average person, I'm telling you right now, it would take them over 10 hours to get Dikembe Mutombo's evo done. If it's going to take me 5 hours, guys, to do, it's going to take the average person probably 10 hours. And that's not even gassing it. That's just realistically the truth behind things. And for me, sure, it takes 2 minutes to even get Luka play badge. But without play badge, I'm telling you, the odds of Luka doing it, or the odds of Dikembe making a 3 is so minuscule. So it's like, you got to kind of prioritize things. Like, do you want Luka with play badge? Do you want Dikembe to get good looks? Like, do you want him to shoot in the corner? You got to really pick and choose. And again, I'm tired of the people saying, oh, it's not a hard grind. And they've got Mike D'Antoni out there. Duh, when you put Dikembe's 3-ball to a 40 instead of a 30, it's going to be a lot easier to do. Like, it's not rocket science. So now that I've got play badge, I'll take you into kind of how I'm trying to do things. So I'm trying to find a way to get Dikembe a decent look in the corner, but it's not easy to do. You just kind of got to chuck and hope that they don't get a contest. But I've got the reigning defensive, or one of the defensive players of the year, Marc Gasol guarding me. So does that mean I'm just out of luck since they put Marc Gasol on the court? Does that mean it's over with? Because there's no other way to get Dikembe in the corner. The only other thing I've tried is running a pick and pop and then just shooting opens with him. That's the only other thing I've tried. But it's like, if it's not from the corner, it's not green. And so I just don't know what I'm meant to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just feel like I'm wasting a bunch of time on these challenges to knock down 1 or 2 threes a game. And that's kind of the pace that I'm going right now, is knocking down 1, and even there, pass has to be perfect for Dikembe to shoot it. It's just, what am I doing? What am I doing? What are we as a community doing? Why is 2K making us do this? Again, why? Why are they pushing us as a community away from the game, making things difficult for legitimately no reason? There's no reason that this is so difficult at all. None. What would be the reasoning? They're literally pushing people away for no good reason, and it is absolutely bugging me. It's bugging me beyond belief. Now again, sure, I'll try to get him involved in the pick and pop. Wide open, it's just impossible to time. Slightly late. But if I, oh my gosh, I'm just losing my mind. Because I feel like the corner's the best spot to shoot it with, but it's like, it's nearly impossible to get him an open look from the corner. So you gotta, again, prioritize where you're trying to get him the look from, and you just gotta hope, bro, get in your 5 out, please. Please, Dikembe, please. I just don't know. I don't know. I went the whole quarter, shot opens with play badge, and on semi-pro difficulty, and he can't green. I would pay big money to see Ronnie grind these 25 threes on stream. I would pay so much money to watch Ronnie 2K to try to do this on stream without D'Antoni. Because sure, again, when you have D'Antoni, whatever. But you're looking at a guy, and myself right now, I'm using Hall of Fame Dimer. It's not like I'm using nobody. I've got Hall of Fame Dimer out here. Get in a 5 out. Bro, not a double team. So you double team me and make my Dikembe scene up. Oh my goodness. Do not get Dikembe Mutombo, guys. Don't do it. Until 2K changes things, do not get Dikembe Mutombo, because guess what? It's just going to annoy you beyond belief. It is. And trust me, I've been grinding things. I don't want to have to sit up here and complain all the time. But you're going to be so annoyed grinding this out. So annoyed. And this is coming from me, guys. Look, I'm not trying to be annoyed, bro. I'm trying to just get this done, have a good time, maybe get some steals along the way, man. And it's been a horrible morning for me, man. I'll say it. I know sometimes, like, views aren't great, whatever, 2K. I don't hate playing the game. I hate having to do this more than about anything that I've done all year long. So take that for what it's worth. Dikembe is not good enough to do all this. He's not. He's not good enough to. And again, I'm a content creator, so I'll go through, I'll grind all these out, but I'm just wasting a bunch of time, bro. That's all I'm doing right now is just wasting my time since 2K wants to make me do it. Whatever. You want to make me waste my time, 2K? That's fine. But just know in the back of my mind, you're hurting your game. You're hurting your own game by making people grind all this. You are. You might not think it, you might not believe it, but at the end of the day, you are pushing people away when you make them grind things like that. That simple, that easy. I'm going to continue my grind. You have any comments, helping people out, let them know. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.